dictating my mind. You
Welcome to another episode, Saying Tomorrow Today. It's always a treat when the players and the players meet.
Church.
I'm one of your hosts, AJ.
Man, and I'm Ralph, baby. And we have a very, 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 very nice person that we'd like to introduce you to, our newest co-host. Her name is Vic. And you guys might be wondering, why do we have a new co-host? Because we wanted to represent the ladies in the proper fashion, the proper way, right? You don't just want to hear two men giving their perspective on everything. So it is with great pleasure that Al, AJ, and I would like to introduce you to Vic.
Hi.
Hi.
That's all I got.
That's all you got? She's a little bit shy. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to start this episode. We're going to break it down into two different little segments within one episode. We're going to get into more detail about Vic, who she is, how she is, what she represents, what she into, is she a mother, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And then the next episode, within the same segment, we're going to go into motherhood. Mm-hmm. So Vic, I'm going to actually, this is going to be an icebreaker.
Let's go.
What does the name Vic stand for? Like, is it Vicky? What is it?
It's definitely not Vicky.
Okay.
Never Vicky.
So I was wrong.
Never.
Because I was going with Vicky. I would have bet on Vicky. You?
Yeah, I would have bet.
I would have put $20 on it.
Yeah, I thought it was Vicky.
Yeah, I would have lost.
Mm-hmm. So what is Vic?
Okay. So Vicky is too feminine. It's too soft.
Vicky?
Yeah. So usually, every time you see a Victoria, you automatically assume, what do? You call them Vicky, right? Mm-hmm. Every Victoria you see, they always call them Vicky, right? Mm-hmm. So everyone in my family, the elders, call me Vicky, and I accept that.
So that's your name, Vicky?
No, it's not. Hell no.
Okay.
So roughly probably I want to say maybe 2004. Or whatever, Mike Vick was really doing his thing, right?
Oh, okay.
Y'all watch football?
Yeah.
Okay. So I was a diehard fan.
Of Michael Vick?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I was a diehard fan, but that's not how the name stood. Mm-hmm. So everybody knew I was a fan. I used to go to the games. I lived in Atlanta.
Okay.
Go to the games or whatever. That was that. So the big thing about why I got named Vic, outside of just being a very big fan of his, growing up, I was like an ugly duckling. So middle school, I had like a big ass head, a whole bunch of hair. My mom used to do my hair in cornrows going straight back, look like a little boy, like a little nigga. And so I was just friends with everybody. I was everybody homeboy. Everybody everybody was coming to me like, oh, put me down with your friend. Put me down with your friend.
They were asking you to put them down.
Yeah, and I'm like, well, damn, bitch. Like, what about me? But nobody wanted to date me. So when I moved to Atlanta, my 8th grade year, that's when I actually finally developed. And so when I came back to Miami, all the same people that I was kind of interested in before wanted to talk to me. And so I was on my Mike Jones like, bitch, hell, fuck nah. So that was not going to happen. So how Vic stuck was because like my 9th grade year, it kind of became a thing where it was like the niggas that was doing bitches wrong, the bitches would come to me like, that nigga ain't shit. That nigga did. I'm like, oh, I got him.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
He did that to you. Don't worry about it. I got him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's how the name Vic came about.
So it can't be Vicky because I'm a real ass nigga. I'm going to give it to you.
So what's the full name?
My name?
Vic, yeah.
My name is Victoria.
Okay.
My mother named me Victoria.
See, I said Vicky for short for
Victoria.
Victoria.
I know.
So I was right. I would have won.
You was wrong. Because it's not. Even my mother calls me Vic. No one called, only the elders.
I'm saying like the full name. I think I would have won. Yeah. I would have won my $20 plus more. You know what I'm saying? Depending on whatever the spread was.
And it's funny because people, even though like my name is Victoria, they always assume like I probably have like some crazy ghetto name.
Right.
Like, and I'm like, nah, it's just, it's just Victoria.
Victoria.
So let me ask you this, Vic. With your experience, right, coming up when you said the boys didn't like you, so did it make you kind of like rough around the edges? Because of you said that Victoria you didn't want to be known as soft, right?
I just think Vicky is more like, it's like very personal. It's very soft. It's gentle. Like I say, the elders call me that. My great grandmother calls me that.
Or you're going for gentle?
I ain't going for gentle.
I was going to say because boy,
so it makes you rough around the edges.
I guess that's what you want to call it. I guess.
Okay.
I don't think I'm rough around the edges though.
I got.
I just think I'm more cutthroat.
I
think that's what it was.
Oh, that's not you cutthroat.
At that time in my life, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, think about it. I was an ugly duckling. Y'all ain't want to talk to me. So now I come back only a year later, and I done developed a little bit, and now, oh, you interested? Nah, nigga, you ain't interested in me.
So when Mike Jones dropped back then, they didn't want me. Now I'm hot. They all on me.
I'm trying to tell
That's
you.
what. Okay.
Okay. Makes
So it was like, don't call me Vicky because that's soft. I'm Vic, and I'm finna eat your ass up.
All right,
What
Mike
happened?
Vick. You seen what happened to Mike Vick, right?
Listen, it's okay.
I'm just.
Okay.
So-
it's okay.
So now that you're officially part of the team, you part of
Yes,
the
I'm
squad.
so happy to be here.
We're
Thank
so
you guys.
happy to
So
have
happy to
you.
have you, Vic.
And I'm pretty sure, like, people are wondering, like, what does Vic bring to the show as far as changing tomorrow today?
Yeah.
Right. I think I would bring my experience being a Miami girl.
Uh-huh.
But I mean, fortunately, I was raised East Coast, so I kind of got a little bit of culture,
Mhm.
living in different states,
Yeah.
and kind of being around different types of people, not
Yeah.
just Miami people.
Right.
And outside of that, I mean, I feel like I'm fairly versatile. So
Yeah, I would say so because you on top of you being, because I heard a rumor, I heard you had like 7 kids, but we're not gonna get into that. But
No, I heard it was 10.
no, I heard 7. It said 10. Jesus Christ, I heard 7, but we're not gonna
hey,
get into
listen,
that.
I still be thugging with my rounds.
But we're not gonna get into that. We ain't even gonna get into the 7 and the 10 just
Right,
yet.
we gonna
But-
get into it
But
later.
I also heard that you also into acting, so you also an actress. You just added that to your
Yes.
resume.
That's a new venture. I kind of was like, well, I'm tired of doing this and I'm tired of doing that, so let me try this.
Yeah.
I'm more of like an accomplishments type girl.
Okay.
I think that stems back to being Vic.
Yeah.
You know, because once I became Vic, it was almost like for real. Like I'm finna eat these niggas up. You.
What's what's the vendetta? I mean,
I know.
Because
Right.
y'all
That's
ain't
what I
y'all
wanna
wasn't fucking with me for real, so I ain't finna fuck with
You
you. for
can't
real
say
either.
y'all,
I'm finna
man.
hurt
You
your
can't-
feelings.
because-
I'm finna hurt your feelings.
Nah,
You can't say
see,
y'all.
that's not. That's
I'm finna
not
make
cool.
you cry.
What?
Yeah. Oh, you made her cry? I'm finna make you cry. Don't worry about it.
Ladies, please don't listen to that. Don't
I
listen
mean,
to
granted, but no. Keep in mind, I have matured now.
Okay.
That was younger Vic, but at the
Say
same
that.
time,
Say that. Say
Yeah,
that.
let
But
them
at
know
the
that.
same time, I would tell you, if for girls at my age, that's the right way to go.
No, it's not. Don't listen
That's
to
not
that.
Don't listen to
Don't
her,
let
guys.
them play with
How you gonna say that? You can't say
Don't
that.
listen.
You don't let nobody
Vic,
play
hey
with
Vic,
you.
my daughter gonna be watching. You cannot say that.
Listen,
Yeah.
don't let nobody play with you.
Hey, princess, don't listen to her. Coco.
You gonna tell her the same thing. You gonna tell her don't let no man play with you.
Well, of course,
That's
I'm
it.
gonna say don't let
Exactly.
nobody disrespect you.
Don't
but-
let them play with you.
But we don't need get back for that.
Right. Right.
Yeah, that was just my own thing. Like shit, I felt accomplished. I still feel hella accomplished. Like I see them now, and I be like, I remember I made you cry. You look so nice now. You're doing so well in life. Proud of you. I am too.
You a demon.
No.
Hey, you a demon. You.
What I can say is I know that there are like 1,000+ girls out there that have experienced that same exact thing.
Now, just imagine if a man was to say the same thing you just
Men
said.
do it all the
No,
time.
No, but doesn't no.
because I'm a late bloomer myself.
But
I didn't have a vendetta though.
You wasn't.
What are you
one
talking?
of them.
Yeah,
You've been
I
the
was-
same, bro.
Yeah.
You've been the same
Yeah.
size, the same build.
Right.
What are you talking about? You're not on
He's
that.
talking
You
about
look the
late
same.
bloomer.
You had a beard before everybody else.
Yeah. But I was a late bloomer.
In what way?
Nah, I was a late bloomer. The girls wasn't really messing with me
Right.
like that. But I didn't have no vendetta.
Bro, stop. Don't listen
I
to him,
did.
man.
I'm sorry, I did because it
Bro.
was guys that knew I liked them, and
What
they
you
was
trying to
like,
say, bro?
"Put
You
me
lied.
down with
You not
your
a late
friend."
bloomer, man.
What you trying
Now
to
listen
say,
to
bro?
Al, man. Hey, Al, come on, man. You're not a late bloomer, bro.
I was a late bloomer, man. Yeah, all the girls that I liked, they didn't like me. Until years later. Yeah, until years later.
And years later, you ain't interested no more. Like, I'm good.
Nah,
All the girls that you like, all the girls that you like ain't like you until years later.
Yeah, 2 years later. That is true. Yeah, because when I was coming up, going through puberty, I had a lot of acne on my face, so a lot of girls didn't like me or whatever. But it was cool, So hey, I'm here. Different mindset. So
Yeah. Change tomorrow today.
Change. We gonna. That's the right way to do it. You gotta let yesterday go.
Yeah,
I
yesterday
changed
go.
tomorrow
Correct.
for sure.
Grow-
I did it on that day.
Yeah,
Every
but
time I made them cry,
after you made them cry.
they ain't never want to mess up another girl. I changed tomorrow today for them. I did it. I did.
I don't
Y'all
think,
welcome.
I don't think that's what it. But I get. You had to get your get back. I understand. I'm sorry for y'all, but if you was one of them people she made cry, I want to say I'm sorry, bro.
I'm not.
She's still savage.
No. It was necessary.
Still savage.
The growth that came from that, you got to thank me.
7 kids?
Nah,
Ooh,
10.
So many.
I heard it was 10.
Lord.
No, but let's do it. Let's be real. So are you a mother?
I'm a mother.
Yeah.
I'm a mother of 2, actually.
Okay.
And it's funny because I didn't want to be a mother. Like, coming up, me and my mom laugh about it all the time because coming up, I was like, I ain't having no kids.
Why?
And that was like I just didn't want to. I was focused, like, I was career driven. I graduated high school when I was 16. I had just turned 17. So
When you had your daughter?
I had my daughter at 18.
Okay.
So I was already
you
in my
graduated
second.
at 16?
Yeah.
So you was smart.
I was in my second year. Something
smart.
like
Wait. You graduated at 16?
At 16 years
Yeah, I
old.
had just turned, like, I was 16 when, they do the graduation. You don't got to go
Yeah.
back to
You,
school.
you,
and
you didn't
I
do no
turned
GED. I'm
17.
talking about like graduated.
Yeah.
Cap and gown.
Yeah.
Smart.
So you were intelligent. I mean, I'm not saying like, like
You
I
said
didn't
like
know.
you shocked,
no,
right?
no, not like that. I mean, you sold that goddamn project
Yeah.
and hood. So
That's
you're
awesome.
very, 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 very
Highly intellectual. Yes.
That's good.
That's what. Oh, because you be on and off on. You playing with people.
I troll a lot on Instagram
Oh,
because
okay,
it's social media. People shouldn't take it so serious.
okay. Because I be confused
They
sometimes.
swear that's my life for real, and I just let them go with it.
So you graduated at 16.
I started college. I went to Nova. I got a scholarship for Nova at 17. And so I was in my second year of college. I was actually on the track to graduate in 3 years from Nova. And I had my daughter my second year.
Okay.
Oh, did you finish? Did you go back and finish?
I couldn't finish. The pregnancy was just a lot. Like,
That was rough.
yeah. I went to school for the first, like, maybe first 2 trimesters, but I couldn't keep going.
Okay.
So how's single motherhood? How's motherhood?
Shit, it's hard. Don't do it.
What's
Wrap it up.
What's so hard? Like, what's hard?
What's the hardest?
What's the challenges?
Being a single mother is hard because you're accountable for everything. You don't have that extra person to help you do this or do that or even make decisions. Sometimes you don't know if you're doing that shit right. You're like, shit, I'm kind of just thumbing through this damn thing. I don't know. And so with my daughter now is 13.
Yeah.
And so I tell her all the time, I'm like, we grew up together. Like, so a lot of shit, like the relationship that me and her have, some people don't understand it, but I'm like, we grew up together. You know what I'm saying? I was 20 years old. At 20 years old, I'm telling y'all straight up, like 20 years old, I was pull up Vic. Ask anybody. Like
Pull up.
I was
What do you mean by
What you mean by
that?
pull
What
up?
do you mean by that? Pull up.
You doing drive-bys?
not drive. I'm not doing a drive by because baby, I'm knocking on the door.
Oh, you finna knock on somebody? Who door you knocking on?
I've knocked on quite a few doors.
You talking about other girls or you talking about
Yeah.
you
Like-
just knocking on people's doors?
Yeah, you finna come outside because I'm finna beat your ass. Like, come outside.
Oh, you need a hug.
I don't need a
Back
hug.
in the day, you needed a hug.
No.
Oh,
I
you
just was on some like, this is me, this is who I am.
You make short.
But-
You give short people a bad name. You see what
No,
I'm saying?
I don't. I make short people proud. Because the thing
I'ma give you
is,
some of that.
when you're short, they feel like you lack. I don't lack
You're trying
anything.
to take advantage of
Yeah,
it.
you finna.
I don't lack anything.
You going in?
I'm going in straight up. But I mean, I grew up. You know, you grow up. But my daughter grew with me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, story for another time. But you know, like one time I dropped my daughter off to school. Whoop de whoop. Some shit done went off. I had to call her dad. Like, yo, I'm locked up. You got to go pick her up from school. I'll be there when I get out. I'm gonna bond out in a few hours.
Give me a project chick.
Man.
But you know, I'm not ashamed of who I am. Like this. I stand in my truth. Like
So,
can't
like-
nobody make me feel bad about the shit I did because I know what the fuck I did, and
So-
I still feel if the scenario was the same, I may do the same thing.
What,
God.
you grew up in the city or something?
I didn't actually. I grew up in the suburbs.
In the suburbs.
My
What?
family was middle class.
You grew up in the suburb?
I did. I grew
It's
up in
always
Pines.
the suburban kids.
Always.
It's always the suburban kids. You grew up in the suburb,
I did. I mean, I'm from the Grove.
and
Don't
you was
get it twisted.
and you was raising hell,
Go-
Don't
Grove?
get it twisted. I'm from the Grove.
Born and raised?
Born.
but not raised.
Right.
She's a suburban
Right.
kid.
Okay.
I grew up on the East Coast, so it was pretty much suburban. Yeah.
Wow.
But you know, it's different. Like, I don't know, the upbringing and stuff is just different. So yes, I'm a mother, and it is hard as hell. Being a single
2 times,
mother is
right?
hard.
2 times.
2 times, and this second time is harder than the first. I'm like, what the fuck was I thinking?
What's harder about the second time than the first? What's the hardest part? What's the difference? I mean, I should say, what's the difference?
The difference being when I had my daughter. So my father had just got out of the prison. He was in the
Okay.
feds.
Okay.
Why you laughing?
But
Why you laughing? That's how y'all made it to the suburbs, huh?
so
Jefe, your daddy was Jefe.
But my dad went in when I was 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
So when he got out, I was 19. I had just had my daughter.
He went in when you was 4.
When I was
Came
4.
out when you was
Oh,
19.
he came out when you was
Yeah.
19, so he did a bit.
Yeah, he did it.
Boy, I hope y'all could do
wow.
math out there. That's a long
And just know my daddy don't
time.
play by me, baby. He'll do another one and another one and another one.
Yeah.
So we're gonna leave that down.
So is your daddy still around?
Yes, that's my
Okay.
baby.
Well, he's waiting. She
Yeah.
just said he's waiting to go back. About her. That's what she said.
He'll go back do another one. And
You heard that? So when y'all see her on the street, just go the other way, bro. Don't even waste your, because her daddy
Don't bother
wait.
me.
He waiting to go back in the feds, right?
But it's like, okay, so with my daughter, by him getting out of the Fed,
Yeah.
he felt like he had to make up for lost time.
Okay.
So with my daughter, I mean, she was with my daddy all the time.
Okay,
So
you was
I was
spoiling her.
able to
Yeah, you
kind of
spoiling
like still live. It didn't feel like I had no child. Like I just was living between her dad, my daughter's dad, and my dad. Like
Yeah,
they did their dollar. Get you a nigga that's gonna do his dollar. Yeah, they did their dollar.
So what's the difference? So the second one, I mean,
Whew, this motherfucker's a deadbeat. Child,
so daddy's a
I ain't
deadbeat? Well, Lord have mercy.
I ain't never seen no shit like this in my life.
See, I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said he's a deadbeat. Let me ask you a question. And I've always asked women this that says that dad is a deadbeat. I'm like, did you, when you first were,
No.
dealing with him, you didn't see this coming?
People, what's crazy? So I used to see people say stuff like that all the time. Like, oh, you should know the nigga, you da 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 da. And it's like, technically, you'll be like, yeah, I should, right?
Yeah, because there's little hints there, right? It's no,
not even one.
what? No, I don't believe that. I don't think so.
But I'm just
wouldn't
saying,
listen.
'cause
I
it
know-
makes him a deadbeat.
I
though.
wouldn't fool y'all, not even.
But maybe you was so head over heels that you,
No.
because I know some deadbeat
No.
dads, and I knew they were gonna be deadbeats. Because
But what's your definition of a deadbeat, Dad? Just what's your definition of it?
A father who's not present.
Okay.
You have to be present. in your child's life.
that's about it right there. That's stamped and delivered.
Okay.
If you're not present and that child doesn't know you and have a relationship with you, you're a deadbeat.
Okay.
And that goes for mothers or dads because it's some
Yeah,
deadbeat moms,
yeah.
so it's no. But yeah, if you're
Okay.
not present in that child's life, yeah. And no, there was not one.
You sure? Because I know some dudes that's deadbeats,
Right.
and I knew they were gonna be deadbeats.
You know-
I'm talking about you knew they were gonna be trash. Like your mama should have just. I don't know, but you trash to the community, bro.
The way I got my name, like being Vic, I never dealt with any dudes that was on that level, and I still don't because that's everybody. Anybody would tell you
when
like
you said
that's
level, you talking about high or low? What you talking about?
Right.
like a dude that's on. For me, a deadbeat level is low. Like you just
No, but I'm
not-
saying, but prior to him becoming
Right.
that deadbeat, what level was he on? I'm saying, was he a high level, low level? I mean,
what I would say is he's still there. You still there. It's just I didn't see it. You get
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? Like there was no inkling, there was no sign, there was no. I didn't see it.
Was
From
he
the
your
things that I
type from
knew.
the beginning? Was he your type?
No.
He wasn't your. So you give him a chance.
Mm-hmm.
So you bet on the wrong horse.
Right.
Ooh.
But see, this is why you should stick to what you know and do what you do. Don't switch it up.
Don't switch. No, you gotta switch it up. You gotta upgrade. You gotta upgrade.
Right.
Upgrading is different. I said switch it up. You can upgrade and still have the same type. You just want a different tier.
Well, when
We
I
talk about
when I
tiers.
say upgrade, I mean like mature.
Yeah,
Mature.
you can still have the same type and just upgrade to a next tier. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, this girl is nice, but then this girl's on a different tier. I like that girl better.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
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 But it's
I mean,
still generally you still have the same type. It's just tiers. It's maturity levels. It's okay. He's not doing this in the streets. He's doing this with a job. You get what I'm saying? But it's
Right.
still the same.
Still
You're
the
still
same. Yeah,
attracted
yeah,
to the
yeah.
same type of person. It's just it takes time sometimes for people to get where they need to be in life, right?
Oh,
So
yeah.
the person that's at the beginning stages, you be like, nah, I ain't gonna mess with that. No, it ain't. That don't mean you a bad person. It's just I'm at a different tier. Now I'm looking for the person that's not at the beginning. I don't want you at the beginning no more.
But sometimes your blessing is at the beginning.
Yeah, but nah, it wasn't this
But
time.
when you mean tears, what are you talking about? but let me ask you this, Vic. When you
Yo.
say tears, are you talking about like finances, money?
No, I'm not
Okay.
talking about finances. I'm speaking on just like maturity level.
Maturity levels?
Yeah,
Okay.
like where a person is in their life.
Okay, got it.
The Vic I speak of that like literally I would pull up on a bitch real quick, knock on the door. You gotta come outside. You have to come outside because I'm gonna have to do my dollar. Like that was at a different tier.
Not
Now-
50 cent, a dollar.
Nah, I gotta do my dollar, baby.
The
I
whole
gotta
But
come
dollar.
this
outside.
is young Vic.
Four quarters.
But so, you know what I'm
that's,
saying, like-
it ain't no young Vic. That's Vic now. Vic, I
No, I'm
believe
not
you.
pulling up.
Nah, I know Vic and I know
Nah.
Vic.
Oh, you don't want to go to prison?
I
You want to go
got-
to jail?
It's not about not wanting to go. I got too much shit to lose.
No, you don't want to go to
I was
jail.
getting
I'm
ready to say
not.
that.
I'm not. I don't mind going to jail. I go to jail because I'm a bond out. One thing about it, two things for sure. I'm a bond out. But why? For what? It ain't worth it. You You know what I'm saying? So mentally, I was at a different place. So yeah, tears. A lot of people like that Vic. I'm pretty sure they like this Vic more now too because I ain't pulling up on nobody. It's not even worth
Give me some. Give me some. Give me some. Give me some.
No, I got kids. Like we can't. What we doing? Nah.
Right.
Okay.
But back then it was like shit. My daughter with my daddy. She gonna be with him for the next 3 days. I could bond out the next day. Go back and pick up. All right, I'm finna pull up. Real calculated.
Fool, man.
You gonna go pull up?
Yep. And before I used to pull up, I used to call my mom like, red card. This the pen. This the bond. Like,
And your daughter was born at this time.
Yeah.
She was still.
but
so,
I was in my 20s. I was young.
So when did it finally kicked in? Like I have a daughter. I have more responsibilities.
Abilities,
I'm
yeah.
gonna just put that to the side because that's a kiddie way of thinking.
I don't think it's a kiddie way of thinking. Actually,
You don't think it's a kiddie way?
Because remember, your daughter, she's watching you too. She's watching every move you make.
So you want her to pull up? You expect her to pull up?
Yes.
You expect her to pull up?
if you have to, you
Princess,
gotta do what you gotta do.
Nah.
don't not
Don't
pull
do
up.
that.
Don't pull up.
Pull up.
gotta
Stay
do what
home.
You want her to pull up?
I'm
Nah.
joking.
Stay home. Stay
I'm
home.
joking. It's not okay. So, but on a serious tip, so it's hard, right? Like that is hard to navigate. So when you say like, do I want her to pull up? Do I?
No, it depends on the
But-
situation sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So with my daughter is really nice.
Okay.
So for me, it's not necessarily that I want her to pull up, but it's more or less like she'll text me and be like, "Mom, this girl says she want to fight me," and I'm like, "Well, you better do your dollar." Like, period. That's it.
You said you better do your dollar.
You better do
so,
your
so,
dollar.
so, yeah.
Because she's not attacking nobody. I know my child. She's not going to come aggressively to someone else.
So you saying if somebody come for you, you gotta handle your business.
No, but so why not tell her to go to like the principal or go to a
Fuck,
teacher?
what the fuck?
No, I think that's the
Nah.
right thing to do.
No.
No,
we're not.
seriously.
No, they don't handle nothing.
I'm gonna tell you why.
The kids get bullied in the back.
I get it.
No.
I get it, but you don't want to. You don't want to. What's the word that I'm looking for, man? You don't want to escalate it. You know what I'm saying? Because if it's back and forth, a child might bring a gun, a knife to school, and do some harm to your child. So I'd rather, before I get to that point, get the right get the adults involved. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
Why not take that route?
being that I'm a young mom, right? Most of my daughter's friends, their parents are way older than me. And so I'm the one that's kind of like in the know. I talk to all the friends. They be at my car when
They
I
tell
pick
you
her
everything.
up.
Tell you everything. Yeah.
That shit don't work for real. You talking about that shit don't work for real. You get bullied. You get made fun of. Those, what happens is the ones that tell the principal and don't shit happen for real, those the ones that come back ready with a gun because ain't nothing happened.
But let me
Nobody
ask you
did
this,
nothing.
have your daughter experienced that? Like
She did.
Did she go
Yeah.
to the principal?
Yeah, because she used to do that all the time. I used to cuss her ass out. Like, you a soft asshole. Like, what you doing?
You call her soft
No, don't
asshole?
call her that.
You ain't calling no soft asshole.
Don't call her no
I didn't
soft.
use the H word, but you soft
Right.
as hell. Yes, I did.
Give me a project. Well, you hardcore, man.
But it's only because I know what it comes with. That's not realistic to say go to the principal. It's not. My daughter so recently I did I changed my daughter's hair or whatever, and she went to school. She was bullied for like 2 days straight.
Okay.
Come home crying. She tell the teacher ain't did nothing. What you telling the teacher?
What did you do to her for her to get bullied?
Nothing. She just straightened her hair. And
You-
so her hair is really thick. Naturally,
Okay.
it's really thick. So it was these kids are petty, so they look for anything. So
So
it was,
just
oh,
picking
your
on
hair
her.
looks like a wig. Oh, your hair look like they were really bullying
Oh.
her. She came home crying. I'm like, you crying like you soft as fuck. Like, what you finna do about it?
You
Like,
ain't get- why
you
you-
telling the teacher, you telling this person, they not doing nothing.
You ain't give
What
her a
you
hug?
finna
You ain't
do?
give her a hug
No,
or
I
nothing?
didn't
Go
give
to
her
the
a hug because you
principal.
coming
I
home
told
crying
you.
about bullshit.
So
That's
you,
stupid.
you ain't give her a hug?
No, for what? You don't need a hug because somebody said your hair look crazy. Get the fuck outta here.
Dang,
That's
I
not-
am a
that's not
gummy
hug
bear
worthy.
compared to you.
That
I would have
is not
hugged.
hug
hugged
worthy.
my daughter and kissed her all over.
No,
her
I told
face.
her get the fuck over it and move on because people gonna talk about you your whole life.
Quick service, babe. I'm so sorry. I thought you was hardcore. I thought you was mean and
No.
rough. You take the cake.
People gonna talk about you. I told her, I'm like, people used to say the same thing about me. People are going to talk about you your whole life. So if you're gonna sit here and cry because somebody said some bullshit that you know is not true, you might as well wrap that shit up.
But she's young, man. She's emotional.
No, leave them emotions at the door. Tell them people fuck you.
You
Nah,
can't
don't
do
say that.
that.
You
Yes.
can't tell her that.
And she went to school the next day, and they continued to do the bullying. She had a hoodie on. The boy pulled the hoodie off her head, pulled her hair, and she turned around and punched his ass in the face. That's what you were supposed to do. Period. And guess what? After that day, she ain't get bullied now. Nan more time. The boy was in the office crying. Not nan more time. What you telling the principal?
We got to put
for?
that on the shirt. Not Namo time.
Don't get me wrong.
Not
now.
Namo time.
They don't. Different
listen.
scenarios I've watched, it don't work. My daughter is really nice, and being that shit don't help. That shit don't work. As soon as you go to the teacher or the principal, now you getting made up fun of by everybody.
Everyone. Yeah, I agree.
I get it. I get it. You know what I'm saying? I don't disagree.
And socially, it's a lot for them.
Right.
Socially,
I get
they
it.
can't
You have to
handle
defend yourself. I get it. But my point is, me being an adult, instead of the situation escalated, I would prefer your daughter go to the principal.
I would
and
prefer
get the
people
proper,
teach
right,
their
go
kids
to
to
the
be
right, be respectful.
I would think, like I said, because the principal did call me, but I'm like, I would think that his mother would have taught him not to put his hands on a girl.
Right.
What the hell you put her
I
hoodie
agree.
off for?
Right.
Do you think you being a single mother, right? do you think that's what made you so so rough and rugged?
Edges, yeah.
Like you feel like if I don't do it, nobody else is gonna do it, so I got to do it.
I don't think it's being a single mother. I think it's how I was raised. Like I said, I was raised on the East Coast. I was my mother was young when she had me. My mother was 15, so my great aunts kind of took over and took care of me. So I lived in anywhere you could think of on the East Coast.
Brooklyn.
So I didn't live in New York.
Oh, okay.
We was there for a while, but I didn't go to school or nothing like that.
Oh, okay.
I was there.
Okay.
But yeah, so it was almost like I kind of had the same thing where in Miami, I was born here, Jackson Hospital, but I never had to fight here. I never had no issues when I went to school here. I don't went to there's 12 grades from from elementary to high.
Right.
I've been to 11 different schools, and I never had no problems here. It was every time I went out of state, it was like always something. Someone, and it's bullies. Someone thinking that, okay, I'm finna play with you. No, you're not finna play with me. You're crazy.
See, I get it now.
Yeah, you're not finna
Your
play
problem is not. That's why you so rough and rugged with your daughter.
just straight up.
No, it's not that. It's not. You don't like bullies, and
I don't.
And if she's getting bullied, that really
And
irks
she's
you
really
because
nice.
you used to get bullied.
Right.
So you telling her?
No. Don't get it twisted. I didn't get bullied.
No, you know
It
what I
was
mean.
just
Like
more or less
they
you
would
the new
try.
girl.
They would try.
Let's see what's up with the new. Okay, we gonna see what's up then.
So so that's what it is. It's like it's the memories of it's a kickback.
Not really. No. I don't hold.
It's mental. Everything is mental.
I don't feel like I hold it. It's just I kind of can.
No,
understand.
not hold. I'm saying because you don't want her to have to deal with any of that crap that you probably
Never.
seen.
I don't want either one of my kids to deal with that.
So that's where that come from.
Yeah,
You're
and
like,
my
wait.
daughter's so nice. My son is not nice. My son straight up, you not touching him. Like he's gonna look at you like you're crazy. Don't touch me.
Pop, that's my dog. That's my shout out to my son, Pop.
Yeah,
But that's
so
a
it's
good
like I
thing
don't
that
worry
your
about
daughter's
that.
nice though.
No,
It's a
it's
good
not.
thing. It's a great thing.
It's terrible.
Do you
No, it's a great
think
thing.
if you were
I think
let's
it's
say
a
you
good
were
thing.
married and you was
It wouldn't be no different.
No, I don't think it would be this hard.
Yes, I would.
I think-
Because, okay, so with my daughter's dad, we have a very great relationship. And when it comes to social things, social interaction, it's always me. He on the phone with me like, so what you want to tell her? What you want to do? Because he don't really know. And I'm like, I got it. Don't worry about it. So it's not like, she just got just me and she don't have her. She got her dad. He's
No,
like,
I'm not
he's-
saying that, but I'm saying like because it's different.
If it was two in the
yeah, it's
household,
different. When
I
it's
would
two in
still
the-
be running
because
shit.
No.
Nah, you wouldn't.
You wouldn't.
No,
Listen,
you wouldn't. Trust me, you
Please don't
wouldn't.
say that. Listen, man.
Don't say that. You would
Oh,
not.
that's taking you somewhere.
No, ain't gonna take me nowhere. Ain't gonna take me
would
nowhere.
not.
I'm
Trust me.
I'm comfortable in my
Oh,
jeans.
wait. Did it take you somewhere?
For me, nah.
Yeah.
We'll get to that later.
Okay.
What I'm saying is like if it's two if it's two in the household, there's you don't need two lines in the household.
Right.
You know what I'm
Just
saying?
need one.
Right.
So you align
But-
it. So you have to become a bit more soft. You know what I'm
No.
You have to.
Yeah.
Not when it comes to the upbringing of my kids. No, I stand firm on what.
No,
I
but I'm
say.
saying, but if let's say your kids have the same dad and you was
Yeah.
married, you wouldn't have to be rough in turn because the
have
dad
to,
is already gonna, you know what I mean?
I don't think so.
Implement those
I
things
feel
where
like-
you're gonna have to implement something totally different,
Right.
more
So-
sensitivity and
Right, more
guidance. You know what I'm saying?
nurturing.
I
Yeah.
agree with
Yeah.
I agree with what you're saying, but I think with the type of person that I am,
Yeah.
I think it would be a scenario where it would be opposite. So in the household, yeah.
Nah, but that's going
So-
against
It can't be opposite.
That's
Where-
going against nature.
So you saying he would be more sensitive?
But we gonna get into it.
Towards the not
Right.
towards
No, the
but when it
kids.
comes to the kids, I think he would be more of a. And honestly, me and my daughter dad had that conversation a while ago, like when she was younger. As far as like the more nurturing side. Don't get me wrong, I tell my kids I love them every day, but when it just come to certain shit, like I'm just not with it. So no, she wasn't finna get no hug because you was at school and let people bully you. That mean you let people get in your head and make you think think, because before I took her to school, she was happy as hell with her hair. Like, I'm so happy, it looks so nice. You let these motherfuckers really tell
Nah,
you.
you should have still gave her a hug.
No,
You know,
I'm not giving you no hug
Give
for
her
that.
a hug. Yeah, give her a
No,
hug,
get
kiss
the
her.
fuck off my phone with this
Nah,
stupid shit.
nah. I
You
think
need
the
a-
right
you know what
thing
it
to
is?
do was to give her,
Hey, Vic,
give her a kiss.
You need a hug.
You know, and boost her.
I don't know if you have a boo
Y'all
thing.
give
I don't know
me
if you have a boo
hug.
thing out in the universe, but my brother, if you when you see her, give her a hug, a long hug.
It's just, but you know what though? Also, like, granted, my mom was young, so I live with different relatives. But my mom, we talk now and we laugh because the way I am is a lot of way like my mom was, like with different stuff. That's just what it was. Like, so when it came to the fighting stuff,
So it's mental. That's what I'm saying. Like
I mean,
the
I
way
guess
that
it
you
could
are is,
be. It's just
is
like,
mental.
that's just what it is.
Yeah,
like, you
yeah.
gonna let a person, you really finna let some, and that's why but I pride myself in that because that's how I was able to get to where I am now. It's nothing a bitch can say to me that's gonna have me in my feelings because you said something about me. That's crazy. No, you not. Never.
But you're an adult, so
It
it's
was
different.
when I was
It's different.
you not about to make me feel the type of way about me. That's why I try to tell my daughter. I'm like, they used to say the same shit to me. They used to tell me, "Oh, your hair don't look real. Your hair look fake." All right, sis. Like, the fuck, I'm supposed to cry, ho? Like,
No, you ain't gotta cry. But I'm just
Cry,
saying. But
right.
but how old is your daughter?
13.
13
the
years
same
old.
age they
She's a
started.
baby.
saying
But
that
she
to
not.
me.
But her mentally wise, right? Like she's not gonna be on your level. Not at least not yet.
Yeah, she's
Where
not
gonna
there
feel
yet,
because
yeah.
she's
The crazy thing is, everyone who knows her and meets her says she's so much more mature. They think she's older. They think but I'm like, that's because we grew up together. So I taught you what you needed to know. That's why I said I don't feel bad. My daughter know I love her.
Of course. I've seen y'all interaction online and stuff. I've seen it. So
we got a real close bond. But she just understand, like, mommy not finna go for that.
But you do,
not-
but you do recognize that she's 13 though.
I do.
13
She's
is kind of
13.
like
She's a
soft and
Nah,
you know.
Yeah, she's
I don't
a
want
child.
shit soft about you. Don't let a bitch
Nah,
make you feel bad.
that's not right.
You could be
Yeah.
soft to give
Dog,
mommy
you
a
need a
hug.
hug.
No,
You
she
could be
needs to
soft to be
No,
loving
forget
to
the.
your friend.
You need a hug.
No.
You need a hug. Yeah, no.
I don't like people touching me.
I'm saying you need a hug, like a universal hug. You are just too rough and rugged.
Yeah.
I'm not. Like, people that know me, they be like, oh my God, like, they don't expect me to be as nice and stuff, but I just don't let everybody in. People not genuine. People intentions is not true. Like,
We
people
get
are
that part.
not
I
good
get it.
people.
I get that.
So growing up, I'm not about to let you make me feel a type of way. I'm not. Nobody ain't finna make me. Like I said, I could live in my truth. Yes, I used to pull up on bitches. Like, it is what it is. Like, bitch, I'm gonna pull up, knock on your door, make your ass come outside, and you finna catch this fade. That's what we finna do. And I'm finna go home.
The whole dollar, not half.
Catch the whole dollar.
The
and
whole
it is
dollar.
what it is.
Not half a dollar, not 50 cents. The whole dollar.
It is what it is.
Lord God.
But granted, it is what I mean. I'm here.
So as a single mom, right? What's the best thing you can say to yourself that's happened to you, going through the motion of being a single parent? Like, and what's the best and the worst things that you can compare it to? You can say, well, being a single mother might have helped you to evolve and think differently, and you know what I'm saying. And what's the worst?
I thought I didn't want to have kids. Like I said, I didn't want to have the kids, but my daughter really saved me. I say that all the time. She saved me because I just calmed down a lot, and it didn't happen overnight. So it happened over time, but I calmed down a lot just because at some point you realize, like, I got shit to lose. Like, and because I'm a very hands-on parent, I don't want nobody else raising my child. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, no, I'm not scared to go to jail, bitch. I'll bond the fuck out. Like, it is what it is. But I don't want no one else to raise my daughter. I want to raise her
So
because
she help you
I
mature.
want her to be how I.
She helped mature you. She helped mature you.
Yeah. So being a mother, that's what was the benefit.
The best, but the benefit.
Yeah.
So what's the worst part of being a single mother? Like the
honestly, it's very hard. It's sad.
sad.
Yeah, it's sad.
What do you mean?
Because for me, I mean, growing up how I grew up, I always wanted, if I was to have kids, I would want two people in a household so they can grow up and see that type of interaction, that type of love.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So there's no trauma. And so me and my daughter have talks all the time where I tell her, like, I'm very much aware that you probably have different forms of trauma that, we'll address as you get older because you don't really even understand it right now.
So did you ever think about going to counseling, taking your daughter?
I go to therapy. I just like it. I like talking to people and telling them about it.
You go to therapy.
So why you don't take your daughter with you?
And you still got a little anger in you. You got a lot of
Take your
anger.
I don't have an anger. I just have a personality.
No, that's an anger.
Take her with
Oh,
you.
she need her own therapist. She'll have her own.
With your daughter?
Yeah, I get her home.
So you use therapy to kind of like, get things off.
It's a way to vent, like talk,
I could not imagine. So if you go to therapy and this is you,
All the
could you
time.
imagine you without therapy?
Yeah.
I was a hell.
Atomic bomb, kaboom.
Ready to go off. Right?
Yeah.
But I love that old Vic. Like I do.
Nah,
I
you
be
mi-
looking at pictures like
You miss
Nah,
her?
nah, we don't want that.
So you miss her?
I don't miss her because she's still there. I tell people all the time a zebra don't change their stripes, baby.
A zebra don't change their stripe,
That's
baby.
wild.
So you a referee with a whistle.
I just try not to use it.
No, you don't
Don't
use the
make me
you don't
use
pull out the whistle, but if you got to, you gonna
It
you gonna
is
get
what
the
it
whole
is.
dollar.
Yeah, not 50.
The whole dollar. You heard that?
Because if you don't do your dollar, you gotta do it again. So you might as well just do your dollar.
So
the first time.
don't come with two quarters, right, Vic? They better not show up with two quarters.
It's worthless. It ain't no point.
You need a hug.
Yeah.
When she gets home, give her a hug, my
Give her
brother.
a hug and
Yeah,
give
you
her
need
a
a
kiss.
hug, man.
She need one.
Yeah.
But
Wow.
other than that, I'm Vic. Again, you know how I got my name.
Welcome to the show, man. Welcome
I
to the show.
appreciate it. I'm happy to be here.
Yes.
Between being a poet and a rap artist and
Ooh.
Oh,
Hold
you
on,
rap
hold on,
too,
hold on, hold on. What was
Oh,
your rap name?
wow,
What's your rap
rapping.
name? What was your rap name?
Vic Bad.
Vic Bad.
Vic Bad?
Okay.
Well, see, there's a story behind that too. I don't think we got time for that right now.
Vic Bad.
Vic Bad.
Vic Bad.
Yeah. And everybody thought, oh, bad because you look good. Nah,
No,
bitch,
no.
'cause I was a badass.
Victoria Bad. Vic Bad.
But yeah,
So
so
you can rap.
I dibble and dabble and do what I
Really?
do.
You have
Yeah.
So
Tried.
you just a conqueror. You're just trying to conquer different.
Accomplishments. I'm a published author. Best believe it.
Okay.
Yes, I did.
Okay. Yes, you did.
Yeah, yes,
And you
I
graduated at 16.
That's
Yes, I
16.
did.
Yes, you did.
Yes, I did. Yeah.
What
So,
else? What else? What else you got?
I don't know. Follow me on Instagram.
And you an actress, right?
Yeah.
Yes, you did.
Okay.
Yes, you did. Okay.
And that shit is fun as hell.
And she's crazy.
good.
You have a PhD in crazy. A master's or PhD? Would you say? I say master's.
I would say a PhD, but it's not in crazy. It's probably in real nigga.
What is that?
Me.
You are hilarious.
They be like, Big, what you is? A real nigga.
Oh man.
Yeah.
so-
And then for some reason, people, when I say that, people like, oh, but you're not soft. You're not sensitive. Shut your bitch ass up.
Jesus, Lord have mercy.
Oh,
Huh?
my God.
You need a hug when she get, bro. Please
Yeah.
give her a hug.
When y'all
man.
see her in the streets, give her a hug. and a kiss.
or don't no.
Right, you gonna get them shot.
Don't try to just blow your horn. Let her know you
Yeah.
care.
Don't blow your horn
Yeah,
at me
just
either.
let her know, Vic, we love you.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
I don't like hugs from people I don't know. Don't touch me.
Man, Vic, we're so glad to have you on the platform with us. You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
excited to be here.
Um,
I love you guys. I love y'all energy.
Man,
Thank
we
you,
love
Vic.
your
Thank
energy.
you.
We love your
Change the world
vibe.
today.
We love your realness. And so we just want to let you guys know this was the first episode introducing Vic, right? And also / motherhood. But the next episode that we have coming up is going to be submission in 2023. And I really
be a good
wonder
one.
what Vic has to say, because Vic, you don't seem to be the ruling guy. You know, the type to just follow the leader.
Right.
But I kind of understand, it's a new day. We're in a
It's
new
different.
world. It's different. So there's new rules and techniques to it. But nonetheless, we appreciate you. We appreciate our viewers. We hope you guys like this episode. Like I said,
Subscribe.
comment.
and hopefully we're going to keep her hostage with us every time. She ain't going to go nowhere. You know what I'm saying? But Al, man.
Hey, but wait, unless I get flued out for a movie, then y'all know I'm gonna miss a couple of episodes.
But if you getting flued out, man, you
That's
getting
something
flued out.
different,
That's
right?
something totally different. But if you just hiding and ducking, we gonna come find you. But like my brother Al always say, man, make sure you hit the like button, the subscribe button, comment. Let us know what you think about Vic as the new co-host. We
I
hope you
wanna
guys
know.
love her. Yeah, we all want to know. So
And drop your comments below, guys.
Hey,
Drop
Thank
your comments.
we appreciate y'all. We love y'all, man. As always, we gonna change tomorrow today. All right, much
Peace.
love.
You cannot take my mind. You cannot take my heart. You cannot take my soul. You cannot take my goals. You cannot stop my time. You cannot stop my grind. What's mine will always be mine. I was born to be a fighter. Left alone in the fire. Had no one to come and save me.